2 Kings chapter 15. In the 27th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, Azariah, son of Amaziah, became king in Judah. He was 16 years old when he began his rule, and he was king for 52 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jecoliah. She was from Jerusalem. He did well in the eyes of God, following in the footsteps of his father Amaziah. But he also failed to get rid of the local sects and religious shrines. They continued to be popular with the people. God afflicted the king with a bad skin disease until the day of his death. He lived in the palace but no longer acted as king. His son Jotham ran the government and ruled the country. The rest of the life and the times of Azariah, everything he accomplished, is written in the Chronicles of the kings of Judah. Azariah died and was buried with his ancestors in the city of David. Jotham, his son, was king after him. In the 38th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Zechariah, son of Jeroboam, became king over Israel in Samaria. He lasted only 6 months. He lived a bad life before God, no different from his ancestors. He continued in the life of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, who led Israel into a life of sin. Shallum, son of Jabesh, conspired against him, assassinated him in public view, and took over as king. The rest of the life and the times of Zechariah is written plainly in the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. That completed the word of God that was given to Jehu, namely, for 4 generations your sons will sit on the throne of Israel. Zechariah was the 4th. Shallum, son of Jabesh, became king in the 39th year of Azariah, king of Judah. He was king in Samaria for only 1 month. Menahem, son of Gadi, came up from Tirzah to Samaria. He attacked Shallum, son of Jabesh, and killed him. He then became king. The rest of the life and times of Shallum and the account of the conspiracies are written in the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. Using Tirzah as his base, Menahem opened his reign by smashing Tiphsah, devastating both the town and its suburbs because they didn't welcome him with open arms. He savagely ripped open all the pregnant women. In the 39th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Menahem, son of Gadi, became king over Israel. He ruled from Samaria for 10 years. As far as God was concerned, he lived an evil life, sin for sin. He repeated the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, who led Israel into a life of sin. Then Tiglath-Pileser III, king of Assyria, showed up and attacked the country. But Menahem made a deal with him. He bought his support by handing over about 37 tons of silver. He raised the money by making every landowner in Israel pay 50 shekels to the king of Assyria. That satisfied the king of Assyria, and he left the country. The rest of the life and times of Menahem, everything he did, is written in the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. Menahem died and joined his ancestors. His son Pekahiah became the next king. In the 50th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Pekahiah, son of Menahem, became king of Israel. He ruled in Samaria for 2 years. In God's eyes, he lived an evil life. He stuck to the old sin track of Jeroboam, son of Nebat. He led Israel into a life of sin, and then his military aide, Pekah, son of Remaliah, conspired against him, killed him in cold blood while he was in his private quarters in the royal palace in Samaria. He also killed Argob and Arieh. 50 Gadites were in on the conspiracy with him. After the murder, he became the next king. The rest of the life and times of Pekahiah Everything he did is written in the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. In the 52nd year of Azariah, king of Judah, Pekah, son of Remaliah, became king of Israel in Samaria. He ruled for 20 years. In God's view, he lived an evil life. He didn't deviate so much as a hair's breadth from the path laid down by Jeroboam, son of Nebat, who led Israel into a life of sin. During the reign of Pekah, king of Israel, Tiglath-Pileser III, king of Israel, invaded the country. He captured Ijon, Abel Beth Maacah, Jonah, Kedesh, Hazor, Gilead, Galilee, the whole country of Naphtali, and took everyone captive to Assyria. But then Hoshea, son of Elah, mounted a conspiracy against Pekah, son of Remaliah. He assassinated him and took over as king. This was the 20th year of Jotham, son of Uzziah. The rest of the life and times of Pekah, everything he did, is written in the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. In the 2nd year of Pekah, son of Remaliah, king of Israel, Jotham, son of Uzziah, became king in Judah. He was 25 years old when he became king and reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jersha, daughter of Zadok. He acted well in God's eyes, following in the steps of his father Uzziah. But he didn't interfere with the traffic to the neighborhood sects and religious shrines. They continued as popular as ever. The construction of the high gate to the temple of God was his work. The rest of the life and the times of Jotham, the rest of his work, is written in the Chronicles of the kings of Judah. It was during these years that God began sending Rezin, king of Aram, and Pekah, son of Remaliah, to attack Judah. Jotham died and joined his ancestors. They buried him in the family cemetery in the city of David. His son Ahaz was the next king.